So here we have it, game number 3 of this best of 3. Spawning down in the lower right hand position. He took game number 1, lost game number 2. Playing for Team Acer. It's MMA. And his opponent up to the top right, playing for My Insanity. The Blue Zerg. Starting his comeback in game number 2. Sacsri. So, Sacsri wins game number 2 in a long, hard-fought grudge fest. MMA took game number 1 with some quite nice control. What will happen game number 3? And this is the one that matters. Now, everything is down to this. The winner advances into the loser's bracket round of, or loser bracket final. But the loser is out. No chance of that qualification. So, with the qualification on the line, it's what's all important. It's going to be ridiculously tense to see how it goes. Still checking around, keeping a close look on anything that these guys may get up to. MMA, not really doing anything too crazy yet. It was a racks into a gas. Sacsri, he's probably just going to go 15 hatch. Nimbus, of course, you do have the base in your base. It was possible that MMA may have decided to go for a CC first. Some Terran players do opt for it. Nimbus, of course, is a map where you can spawn in any position still, so that's fine. Otherwise, yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on this. Nothing too crazy going on here. It's both players, as I said, fighting for their chance to stay in this qualifier. And getting a qualification spot is really important. I'm not 100% sure if there are other qualification spots for EU players to go to IEM Toronto. But I'm also pretty sure if it's like previous series or previous qualifiers, IEM will pay for the flights and hotel if you qualify. And that is definitely worthwhile, although I'm not 100% sure on that either. I know they did that for... Where was it? Was it IEM Kaliwise? It may have been. Anyway, mules are now coming down. So, that's always a good start for Terran players. Once you start getting that mule income, you're going to be very, very happy. Sacsri, on the other hand, just chilling, adding in his spawning pool. Maybe expecting a relatively quick expansion off the back of this, but he's just going to be met with a very normal expansion timing. Just the Reaper expand coming down. It's going to be the one Reaper as well. Now, Marine's coming off the back of this, so MMA not really seeming to be a fan of too many Reapers, apart from that first game where he went Proxy Reaper. Sicklings is still being forced, though. No way for Sacsri to really know if another one's coming out yet, not until the Marine pops. So the Marine will come out. That'll confirm out to Sacsri that, okay, it is just the one Reaper. Takes it out as well. That's a good pickoff. That's a really good pickoff going for that. So nice work coming down from Sacsri. MMA, he's got a factory coming through as well now. He's just chilling on his normal path. Adding in the second gas, so we could be seeing some Banshee. Banshee quite good on this map. There's a lot of dead space around here, around here, around here. But yeah, it's all cool. Also, I want to show you guys something awesome I found. There's a Christmas tree on this map. Look at it. I can't get the camera quite right, but it's there. Look at that Christmas tree. Yeah, how many people have noticed that? Did you? Did you really? Anyway, Lings, they're coming on in. Gonna go for a tad little poke. Not really doing anything insane there instead. Just trying to keep the damage through. Couple more shots. Coming down. Nothing crazy. Just a few shots there. Otherwise, Overlord, just chilling. Starport, Tech Lab, this is normal stuff coming down from MMA. He's actually adding in his first 2 gases. Hasn't got a third base yet. It'll be interesting to see if and when he takes that. I'm trying to recall if last night he went for the Roach Bane play. I don't believe that he did in Challenger. I know a lot of Zergs did go for big Roach Bane plays. So it's something which certainly can work, but with big drone waves coming through, no sign of Evolution Chambers, no sign of Baneling Lists or Roach Warrens. Don't think we're going to be seeing that. Should be seeing a third relatively soon. Third gas coming through. Okay, third and fourth gas. This could be a quick rush up into Lair and Mutalisks. Sacsri does like his Muta play. He also likes his Baneling play a lot, though. So he does spend a lot of gas anyway. MMA, meanwhile, he's got Cloak coming down for this Banshee. The first Banshee about to pop on out. Good coverage overall from Sacsri to seeing anything that may move out. Just a small gap where something could sneak on by. Sacsri also hasn't seen if there was a starport or a tech lab there, so lacking a bit of scouting information, but not crazy. Sacsri is now going for the double Evo chamber and that roach run. This is some very interesting position of this. And I think it's because the creep tumor position actually can't wall off. That's a little bit annoying for him. I probably would have wanted to put that evolution chamber a bit more forward. Sacsri now going for a third. He's going for the 1-1 missile attack, so this is similar to what he did last game. If we see a baneling nest, it could certainly be some kind of roach bane style. We should be seeing a lot more roaches if that is his plan, or if he's just going to go for a lot of roaches like he did last game. Last game, he went for so many roaches, but they didn't really achieve too much, so keep an eye on that. Sacsri also got himself into a really awkward supply block. Like, really awkward there. He hasn't even lost an Overlord here, I don't think. I really don't think he has lost an Overlord, did he? I can check that. No, he didn't, so that was just an unforced error, losing that. That is a lot of time where roaches were not being produced when he potentially wanted to. He's now banked up a lot of lava. Sacsri doesn't really have the gas to spend all of that onto roaches yet, but the roach count already high. Going to be going up to, that's 13 roaches straight away. MMA, double upgrades coming through as well. That's a little bit behind there. Not by a huge amount, it's like 30 seconds-ish. So, not a massive margin for MMA. He should be able to get ahead in the 3-3 upgrades as well. Generally, Terran players will if we get that far. But still more roaches produced. Okay, drones now coming through. That's good. So, again, this is just a really heavy roach commitment. Generally, you don't see this many roaches for defensive purposes. Really interesting to see this done twice now. The first time I was saying, okay, maybe it was going into some harassment and he decided against it. But this is a lot of roaches for just pure defense. What is Sacsri expecting with this? Because this is 14 roaches. You can defend against things like these Hellions with far, far less. Like, way less. The Banshee didn't really do too much, and they've basically, or one of them is basically dead, and the other one's got 2 kills, so only a couple of drones getting taken down there. Otherwise, Sacsri, moving forward, he can't deny a third, but there's not an attempt from a third from MMA. He's just happy sitting on 2 bases, pumping out a lot. This is curious. I don't understand these roaches. If someone does understand these roaches, totally tweet at me. That's fine. I know Red was watching earlier, so Red, if you understand those roaches, do let me know, because I'd really like to know why he got so many out. A couple of Hellions are now coming through. Gonna try toasting some drones. Not getting too many yet. 7 worker kills in total so far. Racks up to 9. May get 10. Not quite. Drones pinning him back. Again, these roaches not really doing too much to help stop that. Combat shield coming through, and this is where MMA is going to be looking to cause a lot of pain. Moving forward with these tanks, with this infantry, what has Sacsri seen? Well, Sacsri hasn't really seen very much at all. So, I'm perplexed. Again, Sacsri gets supply block. This hurts. This hurts him a lot because he knows this push is coming at this stage. And he wants units. He wants as many units as he can. Mutalisks on their way out. That blows all of Sacri's gas. He doesn't really have any banelings. Only reliant on those 14 roaches. MMA moving forward now. The tanks are going to do very well against the roaches if they stay up. But the roaches just jumping up onto them. Are able to just take them out in 2 volleys. But the roaches take heavy losses in exchange for that. Banshee are able to get some more damage through the 1-2 upgrades. Trying to come through. They're going to be allowed to finish. The Spire has been seen, but MMA just charging for the main base. He's picking off a lot of drones here. A couple of lings coming on through. The Mutalisk count is only at 5 at this stage. That is not scary, and it's dropping. Sacsri is just going to die flat outright. He didn't have enough units to defend against that. The supply block was really, really painful for him. But congratulations to MMA. He takes that series 2-1 and will advance on into the losers bracket final.